the gift of a big win to the home crowd tonight. And that shot should leave no doubt as to where we are tonight. It's the Toyota Center here in downtown Houston, Texas. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and we have David Aldridge on our sideline. And our special guest tonight, welcoming in Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, Kevin, man, great to be here. I hate being up in that studio sometimes. I love it down here,
we
man.
We need you courtside.
Oh,
we
man,
need you
it feels
courtside.
so much better being with you guys and them other two.
DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more aggressive. The process accepted that with humility, saying, I want to be great, and it's only right for people to expect me to drop 35 a night. At the same time, he said, I'm not a selfish player. If the defense double teams me, it's about making the right play. Kevin?
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Kenny, of course, you were nicknamed the Jet for a reason. Who do you think is the fastest player right now going end-to-end in the league?
With the ball, right now is De'Aaron Fox with the ball. Russell Westbrook is probably just...
Ben Simmons isn't too far behind them either.
But he's more speed and power. Yeah. But in talk about...
But
I had a thing one time, and it was they scored. The team scored with 7 minutes and 17 seconds. I scored. It was 7 minutes and 15 seconds.
In two seconds.
So, and it was only on an outlet.
Yeah.
It wasn't a long pass.
You got it in stride.
In stride, and in 2 seconds later.
Wow.
So De'Aaron Fox could do that easily.
That's fast.
Yeah, that's jet-like.
Yeah. Thus the name. Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Hill. And it's Simmons in at the small forward spot. And for the Rockets, all out there with Gordon. Then it's Christian Wood. Then it's Porter. And it's Wilson in at the 4 slot. Inside, here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, you got to push Embiid out farther. I mean, when he's this close, he's focused on one thing, wrecking that rim.
Now here's Gordon. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
It's his first trip to the line.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Free throw good, Gordon.
Really appreciate the all-around game of Gordon. He's an underrated defender, but a dynamic scorer.
Gordon hits both of them. Here's Hill. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Greg Popovich, the Spurs coach, Kenny, has talked about how the three-point shot is ruining the game. What do you say when you hear that?
Well, he's a participant of that.
I was about to say, like, he's the one that brought it to the forefront more than anybody.
Of it. But I think overall, yes, because people now take bad threes over good twos. So players don't have worse shot recognition.
I think they took bad twos just as much as they take bad threes. I mean, I'd never forget my college.
Oh, that was terrific!
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Hill. Pass to Harris. At the top of the key, Embiid. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Gordon, the pass to Wilson. Back to Gordon. And he's good on the three ball. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
You know, Gordon has always been a guy who can knock down the three, and his attempts increased significantly, though, when he headed to Houston, and he is rock solid from deep.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Out to the wing. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Simmons. Embiid's got his third basket of the night right there. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Milton's shot is good.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
The Rockets trail. Wall looking it over. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Seems like every year the Rockets set another record for most three-point shots taken and made. And Kenny, I think you would have fit that style pretty well.
Yeah, I tell you what.
You'd have loved that, right? You'd have loved that.
Reggie Miller and I talk about this. If the draft was redone based on our draft in '87, based on the way the game is played today, he would probably be the number 2 pick or 1, and I would be 2 or 3.
You'd be right there,
and
too.
then David Robinson, because I shoot threes and dunk. I was in a dunk contest and in the three-point contest in the same night.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you do with the Houston Rockets. You either dunk it or shoot threes.
And Dave Robinson would have still been.
Yeah, he still would have been.
Because he can play in this era as well.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Man, I tell you what, I love how Embiid doesn't shy away from contact. He's skilled at finding ways to get to that foul line.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, Embiid has a very similar story to Tim Duncan's. I mean, the Cameroon native did not start playing basketball until later in life. Now he's one of the very best in the game.
And Embiid drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here's the 3. That shot off, and it's Philadelphia the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves, and when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
And this summer, Vince Carter retiring after his 22nd NBA season. That's a record for longevity in the game. Kenny, he's closer to our age than he is to some of his teammates.
Yeah, that's amazing. A guy could do it at this level so long and really help the team instead of just be on the team. He's an incredible athlete. That dedication and willingness is just rolled over into time.
Never had to be the main guy at this stage of his career, always wanting to supplement, help, tutor, mentor, and he stayed healthy.
Stayed healthy, that's the key.
The 76ers leading by 3. And here is Milton. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Outside Gordon. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Gordon's got 7 points.
Even when Gordon is under pressure, he finds a way to score the ball. That's what he is. He is a determined and capable scorer.
The 76ers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Simmons left side. Here's Embiid, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And that's 12 points for Joel Embiid.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Wall passes to Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
No good on the free throw. Houston making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. And the second free throw, good. The 76ers leading.
Kenny, you played alongside some incredible clutch performers. Who would you give the ball to now for a game-deciding 3?
Game-deciding 3. Steph Curry's number 1. Klay Thompson's number 2. Ray Allen's retired, so I'll go with Trae Young.
Ooh, what about Dame Lillard?
Ooh, I'm sorry, Dame Lillard, number 3. And then Trae.
Say what? So Steph,
Klay,
Lillard.
Okay. Game-winning 3, not off the dribble.
I'm going to throw a wild card out there.
Who's that?
Kawhi.
No.
Kawhi's hit hey, Kevin
wild.
and I saw him hit one of the biggest threes.
Yeah, that's a wild card, though.
That's a wild card. I mean, hey, he hit a 3 to get to the finals.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
And he was injured in that game and in those series. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And he makes both free throws. Rockets trail by 4. All with it. He's coming off a 28-point game against Denver.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
A shot by Milton, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Porter with it. Now defended by Embiid. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Hill passes to Harris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 4.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside, Wall. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You know, one of the things I like about Walton is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is committed to scoring over the defense.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
for the Rockets. Daniel House has checked in for Christian Wood. Dante Exum comes in for Kevin Porter. And DJ Augustine subbed in for John Wall. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Clark comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for Hill. Kenny, with all the switching now defensively, it's so valuable to have a big man who can pass out of those double teams and make plays for other guys.
Giannis, number 1. Jokic, number 2. LeBron is obviously number 1A. Big guy who can pass because, you know, we forget that he's 6'9", 6'10".
And don't forget about Embiid as a true center.
He has gotten better.
He's a good enough passer. Their problem is they just don't space the floor as well as they need to.
And that one's good. Simmons.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Augustine against Curry. Bradley dishes to House. That one drops for him.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Houston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. Free throw drops for House. Philadelphia leading by 3. Now Thibault. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Basket counts.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
Augustine looking around. It's Bradley on the wing. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
The NBA being so much about entertainment, Kenny, if you had to choose the best showman in the league, who would you pick?
Ooh, the best showman.
With style and charisma.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, he'd be right up there, wouldn't he?
LeBron is a showman, but Steph is, I think, the top of the league. Giannis is a showman, but he's by grit, Harden, and maybe someday Zion.
I would go with that as well. The one thing that the one reason that I have a little concern with Steph is we haven't those other, like LeBron doesn't have to have a great team. You know, he can make a team great. That's the one difference with him. I think Giannis can do that.
He made that team great before Kevin Durant got there.
No. Well, he's playing with a few other Hall of Famers. My point is, if you put him out there with guys who weren't all-star caliber players, that's my concern. And we've seen, I'm with you, Giannis has done that, LeBron has done that. Steph's a showman in his current existence. And Luka, without a doubt.
All-time show.
Here's House. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
The first one falls. That one drops. He ties it up. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Curry looking around. Passes to Korkmaz. Pass to Howard. Clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Shoots from the elbow. Korkmaz, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Thibault kicks to Korkmaz. Can they get it to the middle? Here's Howard. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
Here's Augustine, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And so here is Philadelphia, trailing by 2, about 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Curry passes to Korkmaz. Here's Thibault. Stolen. Down low. Here's Exum. Kicks it out to Bradley. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets ahead. They finish off the first quarter on a 14-6 run. We got more in store for you right after this. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, you know, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Korkmaz. Howard is out there with Clark. Then it's Curry. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. Second chance points. That helps an offense, Kenny. It's an easy way to get some scoring. Which players do the best job of keeping possessions alive for the chance to get the second chance?
Second chance points, I would say Drummond, Steven Adams, and Cantor. Those are guys who are great offensive rebounders, and they get it done.
Don't forget Montrezl Harrell is another guy that's doing a great job.
Now the pass to Howard. Back to Curry. Chalk up 2 there. Curry's got 6.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Curry against Augustine. He kicks it to House. To the middle. Here's Wilson. And the rebound goes to Howard. The 76ers trailing. Thibault, the pass to Curry. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Gordon dishes to Olynyk, pass to House. Gordon kicks to Augustine. Here's Wilson. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Philadelphia calls time here. Houston making some changes. Christian Woods checked in for Olynyk. Porter comes in for Danuel House. And John Wall subbed in for Augustine. The 76ers trail by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
Who's got Simmons?
Passes it to Milton. Now Hill. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Hill.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The 76ers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Embiid. It's good. This game is all even. Embiid's got 14.
Hey, once Embiid catches the hot hand now, he's looking to shoot it as much as he can.
To the paint. Shot's good by Wilson.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And the shot goes in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Outside Gordon. Here's Wilson. Good on the bucket. Wilson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
76ers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him to be ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands. Catch and fire.
Wall against Hill. Oh, Porter in position. Now here's Simmons. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
From the low block, Embiid wide open. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
And here's Gordon. 7 points in the game. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Hill passes to Simmons. Unloads from 13. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Wilson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The kick out to Wall. Connects from 3-point range. Wall's got 7.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
He'll find Simmons. Embiid against Wood. Wood with the block. They recover it. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. It's stolen by Milton. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity, and slam dunk by Harris.
You know, sometimes it's that simple. Just get it up in the air and let Harris do the rest of the work.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. All with it. He has 7. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Embiid. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
First one falls for him. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Houston. And Porter drops them both. The 76ers trail by 3. Now Milton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Harris. Rockets with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Wall wide open. Here's Porter. The kick out to Wall. The pass to Exum. Houston moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wilson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The 76ers have gone 7 of 16.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Exum passes to Wall. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Hill.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. That's good from Wall.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Pass to Embiid. Now here's Simmons. Outside Hill. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Rockets leading by 4. Here's Wall. 10 points for him. Inside. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Wall's got 12.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the 76ers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Rockets making a switch here. House is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Now, here's Exum. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. House kicks to Bradley. He can't get it to go. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Embiid in the corner. The 76ers with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound.
Again, Embiid missing. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for Houston. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. And he gets it back. And here are the Rockets now. 4-point game. And here's Wall. 12 points for him. Exum kicks to Wall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
The first free throw is good. Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. Seth Curry comes in for George Hill. And so John Wall nails both of them.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Howard, the pass to Harris. Back to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. And he's pretty good at it.
And Wall kicks to Bradley. Pass to Exum. Houston moving the ball around. From past the arc. Bradley can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Korkmaz. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Wall against Harris. Outside, Wall. And it's Exum in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Wall passes to Wood. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Wood's got his second bucket tonight. And what about our special guest? Kenny, thanks for taking the time to join us, dropping by. Always a pleasure. You add so much to the broadcast.
Man, thanks for having me. This is just great.
Thank you. And Clark, has there ever been a smoother transition from on-court star to broadcast mainstay than what we've seen and heard with Kenny Smith?
Very much like his game, Kenny Smith smoothly stepping from the court to the broadcast booth. And, you know, he's been fantastic in his role with the NBA as a broadcaster. And, you know, he's been part of the NBA family for decades now, and he's done it at a high level.
Houston making some changes. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Christian Wood. And DJ Augustine subbed in for John Wall. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Exum. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Boy, a good passer at his position. Harris knows when to look for his teammates.
Augustine with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The feed to Olynyk. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 35 seconds left here in the second. And it's D.J. Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia has possession. Harris outside. And he banks in the layup. Harris has got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now Bradley. Over Thibault. Misses off the left iron. John Wall getting it done for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks a lot. John, looks like you're really in attack mode, getting into the paint to get your teammates open.
Oh, man, you see it, man. The lane is open. I'm finding my teammates, and they just get those guys open. That's one thing I said I want to work on since I've been here. I don't want to just be a myself player. I want to be a team player, and they're doing a great job of setting screens, getting me open. I got to just keep finding them and making shots.
Take what the defense gives you. Thanks, John. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And gracing us with his presence once again after his stirring performance with the live crew, at least that's what the card I'm reading says, and it was written by the always terrific Kenny Smith.
Well, you know what it was? You called it the live crew. Do you know what it was when I was down there?
It was the, no.
You know what, Kenny? I'm not a hater. I'm going to congratulate you.
Thank you.
And I must say, you did a great job. Liked it almost as much as the regular broadcast. I was impressed.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. They've got Porter all out there with Gordon. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Wilson in at the 4 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And here's Houston.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
And the dunk by Embiid.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Wall. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Simmons finds Harris, and here's Hill for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 6 assists in the game. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Wall draws the double. Wilson. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And he's got ideal position inside. I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And he knocks down the first one. And Embiid drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
The kick out to Porter. Fires for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Porter's got 12 in the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And the pass to Harris. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Wall. Finished off the break. Wall's got it all tied up now for Houston.
I'll tell you, when Wall is scoring like this, it's special to watch. A spectacular, explosive performer.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Wall grabs the board.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
That's tipped. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. For the lead. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Wall against Hill. Kicks to Harris. From downtown. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 4 assists now tonight.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
The kick out to Porter. Back to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. To the right side. Here's Wilson. Count that one. Wilson's got 8 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Hill passes to Embiid. Now here's Milton. Defended by Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Harris. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
And the first one drops. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment. But the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
Howard hits them both.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
Gordon, the pass to Olynyk. Kicks it out to Gordon. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Simmons. Olynyk. That's good on the jump shot. Olynyk's got his second basket. Philadelphia has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Hill looking around. To the wing on the left. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. It's rebounded by Houston. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Wall with the drive. And Wall with the slam.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
76ers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to Olynyk. And it's Wall in the corner. Here's Wilson. And the rejection by Embiid.
That long reach of Embiid's is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters.
Rockets have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And the rejection by Embiid. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet
of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
So for the Rockets, Daniel House is checked in for DJ Wilson. Bradley comes in for Eric Gordon. And DJ Augustine subbed in for John Wall. And then for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Shake Milton. And Curry subbed in for George Hill. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Here's House, and the rejection by Embiid. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Here's Augustine. He kicks to House. Wide open look. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. The 76ers have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And he makes the first.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Porter, here we go. Bradley dishes to House. Outside Porter. And some nice passing there by Houston. Augustine finds Bradley. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 5th assist in this one. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid, the pass to Thibault. Howard with it. Olynyk is covering. Passes it to Simmons. Back to Howard. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. 5 on the clock. Here's Thibault. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
And Augustine kicks to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
76ers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Curry passes to Embiid. Now, here's Thibault. No points in the game yet for him. Embiid against Bradley. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Rockets trail. And here's Augustine. The pass to Bradley. Fires the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, You look for every edge you can find. Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Porter looking it over to the inside. Olynyk shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and Olynyk up and down at the free throw line early in his career, but with his touch, he's bound to become more consistent.
And the Rockets making a change here. Exum's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. The 76ers leading. Curry with it. He's got 8. Now Thibault. He feeds it to Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. Embiid. And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 14 points now in the second half.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
Outside Curry. They get it again. Howard, that's good. Howard's got 14 points.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Here's Augustine. That one, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. In the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Free throw good by Curry. Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Augustine. Pass to Exum. And here's Bradley. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Bradley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry finds Thibault. Back to Curry. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 12.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Bradley passes to Exum. Here is House. Back to Exum. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Curry's shot is good. Rockets trail by 7. Now here is Augustine. Down low. Olynyk has the open look. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that is a timely three-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach going into the fourth, and that shot allows them to do just that.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Howe, Joel Embiid out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Curry in at the point. The 76ers leading by 4. To the middle, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Curry against Augustine. Curry brings the double, and Augustine kicks to Exum. Harris against Bradley. 5 to shoot.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
That free throw good from Bradley. Houston making some changes. DJ Wilson, he's checked in for Olynyk, and Gordon subbed in for Dante Exum. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Hill's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 4. And slam dunk by Harris.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Hill passes to Embiid. Wood with the block. And here's Bradley. Shoots from 12. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 4. All going up court. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
Wilson kicks to Augustine. Back to Wilson. Passes it to Augustine. Pocket 6. Here's Gordon. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hill against Gordon. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Bradley. The shot by Curry, no good. Rockets trail by 6. In the corner, Bradley with it. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Second chance shot and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That free throw missing. Kevin Porter's checked in for Houston. John Wall comes in for DJ Augustine. Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Curry. Good on the second free throw. Rockets trail by 7. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Outside Gordon. The pass to Wood. Back to Gordon. Over Milton. The Rockets with another miss.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. Philadelphia leading by 5. Hill kicks to Harris. Lobbed up there for Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Hill finds Milton. Over Gordon.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Porter's running, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Free throw good. Porter. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Embiid drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And the call will be against George Hill. That's foul number 2 for him. Philadelphia on D. Wall draws the double and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Houston with it. On the wing, Gordon. Wood kicks to Porter. Pass to Wilson. Over Milton. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Wilson. And so Hill bring it up for the 76ers. Passes to Harris. Milton with it. Embiid inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia. Here's Wall, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The 76ers leading by 6. Hill has the open look. No good on the fast break pull-up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
That one misses for Wall. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Pass to Hill. Now here's Embiid. Out to Harris. Tries again. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Porter. And some nice passing there by Houston. Kicks it out to Wilson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wall. Porter finds Wall. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. High arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And Simmons so deft with the floater, freezing the defense completely.
Here's Wood. Porter in the corner. Embiid against Wood. Here's Gordon. Not going to go that time. And the 76ers go the other way.
The miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
76ers another fast break opportunity here. Simmons' shot is good.
And the transition D right now, just non-existent.
Now Wall. Outside Porter. The pass to Wilson. The Rockets again can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Simmons. Up the floor. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Man, has this offense been running? I'm just getting tired of watching them.
Well, it's no secret. That's what they do. That's who they are. 4 of their last 5 made baskets coming in transition.
To the paint, Embiid with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Hill fires. They get it back. Harris misses. Rockets trail by 14. Wood finds Gordon. Here's Wood. Wall draws the double. Inside, Wilson. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 10-2 run here. Hill passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons, captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Gordon goes in, outside Wilson, lets it go from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris has got rebound number 13 with that last one. And Hill throws it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Rockets. The 76ers also with a sub. Howard's checked in. Pass to Simmons. To the paint. Here's Harris. Here's Howard. Goes back up. Hangs in the air, and the layup is up and in.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Porter passes to Wilson. Here's Wood. He's guarded by Howard. Right side, Wilson. And it's good for 2. Philadelphia leading by 15. Hill kicks to Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time and the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch. You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Simmons. He dishes it to Howard. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Simmons passes to Howard. Outside for Simmons. Shot clock at 3. Unloads from 9, and he nails the jumper. Simmons got 12 points in just the second half.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Milton. Lobbed up there for Howard.
Yeah, I like the fact that Howard is really good at staying aggressive when he knows he's hot, in attack mode on the offensive end.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the 76ers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards, and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Hill against Wall. Here's Milton, and it's blocked by Bradley. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Wall, no luck. And here is Howard.
And guys, at this point, he's probably better served to take a seat anyway. They've got no chance in this one.
That free throw good from Tolliver. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Rockets, trailing by 19. The three ball. It's hauled in by Tolliver. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel, we've heard in the past some people questioning your level of fitness. What's your response?
You know, I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year, and I've been healthy, and I haven't been injured, and I'm going to try to keep that. I'm trying to keep that way. So.
Well, whatever you're doing is working, man, so keep it up. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next time.